questions in the test? Huh? Okay, with that being said, on your desk, I only want to see a note card, your notebook, and a pencil or a pen. That's it. Okay, so do that now.
What size of the group's gonna be?
I'm sorry?
What size of the group's gonna be?
You're gonna see right now.
Oh, my bad.
Hang on. After you have that notebook or notebook pen, I want everyone to fill up the front desk, please. So, Priscilla, if you can move in, please, right behind Derek. Gentlemen, move up, move up. And then, Eric, you can come sit over here, please. Julie, can you sit right there in the middle? Thank you, thank you. You guys are wasting more of your time, I promise. It's not, that's how it's not gonna work. Tim, I need you up here. Tim, I need you up here, please. I'm not asking. All right. Tim, I'm not asking. Or Freddie, somebody, I don't care. All right, listen up. Shh. I'll wait. Tim. Now listen up. How this is gonna work. If this is team 1, this is team 1, this is team 2, this is team 3, okay? 2, 4, 6, 9.
Wait, what's your
Sorry, you're team 2. Okay? Hear me out. When I'm talking to Miles, when it's Miles' turn to pick a category and a number, a point value, the whole team cannot talk. You guys are on lockdown. You guys can't say a word. Okay? You can't say a word. Okay? When you're on group 2 and group 3, when Miles is talking to me and I'm focusing on them, you two groups may whisper to one another. Because only one spokesperson can talk for the group. You'll find out as we go. Okay? I promise. Yes, ma'am.
Are we gonna have to answer in the old-fashioned Jeopardy way?
No, you just answer the question how it is. Omar.
So what I'm hearing is if Miles says 15, whatever that one knowledge is, and they get it wrong, 15's out.
No, so how it works is when you get it wrong, let's say Miles gets that wrong. Then I come to group 2. Group 2 has the opportunity to steal the points.
Oh.
If they get it wrong, then group 3 has the opportunity. If group 3 gets it wrong, then the points are forfeited.
Oh.
Yes. Got it? And then we'll get it as you guys understand as we go along. All right, for the last time.
You gotta just go for
Shh, I'll wait. Priscilla, 1 through 100, please. 92. Sal, 1 through 100, please. Jacob, 1 through 100.
55.
Group 2 will go first. The answer was 4. Great job, Sal. Azucena, you are first up. Guys, since Azucena is first up, group 2, you are to remain dead silent. Yes, sir.
So since they're group 2, and if she gets it wrong, it goes to group 1, right?
It goes to group 3. It goes clockwise. Since Azucena is up, this group must stay silent. If you guys talk, say a word, then the points for you guys are just automatically forfeited. And I take the points away from you guys, so you guys can go into the negatives. Okay? Miles, you are a spokesperson for group 1. Sean, you're a spokesperson for group 2. So when I ask the question for her, if she gets it wrong, he needs to answer the correct answer, okay? You guys can whisper to him, okay? But keep in mind, you need to whisper so she doesn't hear. Okay? Azucena, please. Choose a category and for how many points?
10.
For 10 points? Got it. Just erase these from the last period. For 10 points, sole proprietorship. Azucena, for your 10 points, how much protection from liability does a sole proprietorship offer? I'm sorry? How much protection from liability does a sole proprietorship offer? Yeah. What's your guess? Going once? Okay. Yes, that's incorrect. Deshaun, how much protection from liability does a sole proprietorship offer? No, you can't look at it. It's too late. They just
Take a guess. Just don't answer the question.
Take a guess. You don't know? Take a guess. Going once? Going twice? Oh, I don't know. Okay. Miles, how much protection from liability does a sole proprietorship offer?
A sole proprietorship offers no, yeah, none.
None is the correct answer.
Woo!
So, since Azucena, I'll wait. Since Azucena got it wrong, then we move on to over to group 3. Station, category, and point value. Yes, question?
What do I write on?
Oh, your flashcard.
How many points?
Tomorrow. There's no notes on the test, it's on paper. So, my questions here are all gonna be most likely on the test. So I would write down the answers, and I would write down whatever's gonna help you on the test. You don't have to write down just my answer. You can write down notes from your notes, flash from the PowerPoints, whatever. But you're only allowed to bring that one note card tomorrow to the test.
This?
Yes.
Is it gonna be
You can
written?
use back and front. It's 23 questions.
Is it gonna be written?
Yes, it can be written.
What was the first question?
Written?
So, Deshaun. No. Yes.
Wages and labor?
For how many points? For 10. Deshaun. For 10 points. For wages and labor, for 10 points, what is a labor union? And then up next is going to be Kira, you're the spokesperson here, and then Israel, you're the spokesperson here.
Organizations, workers.
Good?
Wait, what was the question? Skip everything?
You can have your notes on later. Wrong. Kira, you didn't get the whole thing right. Kira, what is a labor union? You don't know? All right, that is fine. Israel, what is a labor union? That's it. I like it. Yes. For your test purposes. For the test purposes. Hang on 1 second, okay? For the test purposes, the question is, what is a labor union? The answer is an organized association of workers, often in a trade or profession, formed to protect and further their rights and interests, protecting the rights of that employee, protecting the interests. So pretty much put protecting the employee and protecting their interests. What is a labor union? Yes, Frank.
So do both of them lose 10 points or
No,
just them?
no one loses any points. You just get points.
I thought you said you take away points.
I take away points if you talk while you're not supposed to. Protects interests and protects rights. Yes. Okay, excellent job. Who asked that question? Was group 3, right?
Yeah.
Yes, Sean? So who's on to group 1? Yes, sir.
What was the answer?
The answer is it helps protect workers and helps protect interests. Since we already went to Miles, since you already participated, Kira, since you already participated, Sabrina. Pick a number.
Oh, I have to pick
Category and
one.
point value, please. For franchise, for 10 points. You got it. Sabrina, for 10 points for the franchise. And you need to say this loud enough just so you know Mr. Rosales back there is our fact checker. Okay? So, for 10 points, give me three examples of a franchise. The question is, give me 3 examples of a franchise. Just so you know, it'll be Freddie, you'll be next. Over there, it'll be Fernando. Sabrina. 3 examples of a franchise.
Wait, oh wait.
Of businesses. So give me 3 examples of business franchise.
McDonald's.
That's 1. Going once.
Wait, you're done?
Going twice. And then you answer.
What?
I need another answer. McDonald's.
Wait,
Going once. Going twice. You want to say yes? Okay. Freddie, I need 3 examples of a franchise, please.
Domino's, McDonald's, and Chick-fil-A.
That is correct. Domino's, McDonald's. 10 points. Okay. Since right now, if you have your headphones in, please remove them. If you have your cell phones out, please remove them. How this works, we are separating into 3 teams. Team 1, Team 2, and Team 3. Okay? Listen now. The technology policy. If I see your cell phone, if I see your headphones, your team is automatically disqualified and they're doing book work for us. And I will take that person's phone. There's no warnings. No ifs, ands, or buts. This is the warning right now. Okay? Sound good? Does everybody understand that? Yes? It's very important that you guys understand that. And it's not because I'm worried about your texting your best friend or your boyfriend or girlfriend. I'm worried about cheating because this needs to be a straightforward line, okay? So, next rule. On your desk, you're allowed to have your notebook to help you with the Jeopardy questions. So if you don't have your notebook out, you can take your notebook out right now. I have flashcards. Tomorrow for the test, you're only allowed 1 flashcard for the test. If you don't have a flashcard, you get one right now. This is your cheat sheet. If you want to, write small enough. Front and back. So if you need a flashcard, flashcard over here. Pass that to me. Pass that to me. Pass that to Roxy. Listen up. You guys are wasting time. You guys are wasting time. Pass that to Ashley. Now listen. It is important you guys understand the winner of this Jeopardy, the winning team, they get 2 questions on their test. If they answer wrong, change to correct. That's about 5%. So it's important your team wins. 2.
Mister, on the test, are there like questions that have different values? Like, you know, some
No,
questions-
they're all the same value.
Are the questions from the study guide the same on the test, right?
Not exactly, no. I changed the words a little bit, but the answers are pretty much the same. So the prize is very good. Now, yes, but the answers are meant to trick you. So, now, listen up. If everybody can please, or you're good here, you're good here. This group, Sabrina, can you come sit up here? And Kira, sit, Sabrina, or you know what, just Kira, just sit up here. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Now, how the Jeopardy works, we're listening to the rules very carefully, so I'm not going to repeat myself. We have group 1, 2, and 3. If it's group 1's turn, and let's say Alexis is speaking. When group 1 chooses, let me change this board. These are the categories, and these are the point values. If Alexis chooses, let's say, franchise incorporation for 25 points. Since he is answering, group 1, you guys cannot say a word. While he is trying to answer, group 2 and 3, or the other 2 groups that I'm not paying attention to at the moment, you guys may whisper about the question. But you will only have 1 spokesperson. I'll tell you who that spokesperson is before I let them answer. Yes, sir.
I want to be the spokesperson.
It's not just going to be you the whole time. We're going to rotate. Okay? You guys only have 1 spokesperson. And if that spokesperson answers wrong, then it's wrong for the team.
Yes, sir, we got the team.
So you guys can whisper when I'm like focused on 1. Does that make sense? You'll see as we play. And then we'll keep rotating. So it'll be Alexis first, then it'll be Austin, then it'll be Manuel. Okay? Like I said, I had done this with my sophomores before. I did this with the first period. They got it pretty hang of it. So when we get started, you'll just see how it goes. Okay? Just be patient with the process, and after the first round or 2, you'll get understand it. Okay? Sound good? Are we ready to rock and roll? The reason why I gave you the flashcards today, the questions on my Jeopardy are almost exactly the same as the ones on the test. So I'm just giving you guys a hint. Sound good? Let's rock and roll.
Right, we didn't stand already.
Oh my god. I ate your boyfriend for some like.
Emmanuel, choose the number 1 to 100. 72. Emmanuel's chosen 72. Sabrina, 1 to 100. 30. 72 and 30. And Stephanie, 1 to 100. 32's already been chosen. 48? You said what was your number? 30? Alright, group 2 goes first. The answer was 3. So, we'll start off with, we will start off, Roger, you will start us off, and then Ash will be next. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Roger will start us off. You'll be spokesperson number 1 if he gets it wrong. You will answer next. You'll be spokesperson number 1 if they get it wrong. Okay? Roger, you're up first. Category and point, please. For 10 points. Sole proprietorship for 10 points. Sole proprietorship for 10 points. Roger, you only want to answer. Other groups, listen very carefully and discuss what the answer is by whispering. I don't want to hear you. No, it's just you. Roger, for 10 points. How much protection from liability does a sole proprietorship offer? How much protection from liability does a sole proprietorship offer? Unfortunately, no. All right.
Wait.
Huh? No, so you're just discussing while we're talking to him. How much? So how much liability? I mean, how much protection from liability does a sole proprietorship offer? None. Yes, it is none.
What they say?
Yeah. That is 10 points. Excellent job. Okay, Roger. Listen up, listen up, listen up. Shh. Oh, wait. So since Roger got it wrong, then this team loses their chance to choose again, so now we come over here. Point, category and point value. Wages and labor for 10? Got it. Wages and labor for 10 points. Now, Alexis, you're still up to bat now, so if he gets it wrong, you'll be the spokesperson, and Roger, you'll be the spokesperson. Yeah. So wages and labor for 10. What is a labor union?
An organization that protects the workers and their interests.
Yes, exactly correct. That is 10 points.
Oh crap.
Annalisa. Sole proprietor for 5 points. What is a sole proprietorship?
A person that owns or controls business by themselves.
Yes, I will take that. 25 points. Still anybody's game. Javier. Point value, please. Labor for 5. Labor for 5. Javier for 5 points. What is a minimum wage?
The minimum wage is set price by the government, or the maximum, the minimum that an employer can pay a worker.
I will take that for 5 points. And Jeremiah? Franchise for 5. Still anybody's game, I promise. Jeremiah, what is a franchise? You guys can talk about the question. Remember, Alexis is the spokesperson, Roger's the spokesperson. Gentlemen, group 3, you guys can't speak. Huh? What'd you say? Owned by one person? Mr. Rosales,
What's up?
you're the decider. Jeremiah says for a franchise, it is multiple businesses owned by one person.
You got this, double OG.
Multiple businesses owned by one person? No.
Mr. Rosales says no. All right, group 1. Group 1 cannot talk. Alexis, what is a franchise? For 5 points. And the control of the game.
Alright, so whatever franchise is a corporation, like a big corporation that others could use. Like, others use as their logo, the one sells the items that they sell.
Same again.
It's like a big corporation that people use as their logo, they use to sell their own.
I will take that. Yes, I will take that. A franchise is, listen up, I will write it down if you don't know what it is, but if you know what it is, I wouldn't write it down, because it's the same paper on your, same note card. But a franchise is when a company, a big company, like a corporation like McDonald's, sells, or I mean not sells, rents their logo, their menu, their brand, their supply chain to an individual or a partnership in the form of a business, and that business pays them royalties, okay? So these franchise owners, they own not a part of McDonald's, but they own a McDonald's store, okay? Make sense? Alexis, since you answered that one wrong, it is your turn. I mean, since you answered that right, it's your turn. They're only down by what, 25 points? So you're still in this. 15 on sole proprietorship. Alexis, 15 for sole proprietorship. The question is, stockholders, no, it's not, don't worry about it. In which case is a sole proprietorship firm most favorable? So when is a sole proprietorship more favorable? In what sort of company? What kind of company? In what type of company is a sole proprietorship most favorable? What kind of business is a sole proprietorship most favorable? I don't think it'll be in your notes. I think, well, it might be, but it requires some critical thinking. Group 2 and Group 3, you guys can talk about it. Annalisa, you are up to bat, by the way. And Roger, you're still the spokesperson. Group 1, silence. Silencio, por favor. Going once. Going twice. No? No problem? Roger. In which case is a sole proprietorship firm most favorable? And what kind of business? Yeah. What kind of business would a sole proprietorship work the best in? You can look at the notes. No. Going once. Going twice. And I didn't answer right. Just take a guess at this point. No. Annalisa, group 3, silencio por favor.
What was the question?
In what kind of business is sole proprietorship most favorable? Final answer?
Yeah.
Unfortunately not. It's a small business.
Oh.
Why didn't they go to it?
It is a
Yeah,
small
the first time
business.
was different from the second
What was the
one.
first question?
The first question was, when is a sole proprietorship business?
It still would be a small business.
No, I guess.
No, it isn't, because that's what you're saying, what timeline is it?
Like, yeah.
When is, that's the whole different.
The answer is small business.
I can fit 2005.
All right,
Exactly.
that was Alexis, right? So we can go back over here to group 2. Roger, you already went. Ash.
Why didn't you say that? Why didn't you say that?
Next person up is going to be Austin. Franchise 5. For 5 points. Remember whispering. For 5 points. Ash, what is a corporation? Over here, Javier, your next. Okay, Javier, what is a corporation? Group 3, Silencio.
A corporation is a legal entity owned by an individual. Stockholders who have limited liability for the firm's debt.
Excellent job, for 5 points.
My teammate.
Jeremiah, we went to you, Soleil, it's your turn. Non-profit for 5. Soleil and Soleil only. For 5 points. What is a non-profit? Annalisa?
A non-profit is like an organization that runs like for society, but they don't do it for money. Like they do it to help society.
I will take it, yes, for 1 second. Give me 1 second now, let's just tell you these points are consist of 10, 20, 30, 40 points for group 3. Okay, so that was you, Dallin. You choose a point in the category.
Wages plus labor for 15.
I'm sorry?
Wages plus labor for 15.
Wages plus labor for 15, you got it. Dallin, and only Dallin, group 3, Silencio. Ash, you're the spokesperson for this group. Austin, you're the spokesperson for group 1. 15 for labor and wages. What are 3 examples of fringe benefits? What are 3 examples of fringe benefits?
I never even heard that.
Okay, Austin. Ash, you're up next, so you know group 2. Make sure you guys tell Ash what are 3 examples. Austin, what are 3 examples of fringe benefits? No, you cannot phone a friend. Alrighty, time's up over here. Group 2. Ash, what are 3 examples of fringe benefits? Fringe benefits. Fringe. Going once. All right. Nobody knows. No. The point. What? Hold on. The points are forfeited. So you can answer for no points if you like. Do anyone want to answer for no points?
You should give points.
Just give
That makes no
points.
sense.
So, the answer for the test, for test purposes, the answer is, 3 examples of fringe benefits are paid time off, PTO, sick time, vacation days, and an associate discount, stuff like that. Okay? Those are what you call fringe benefits. Okay? Alright, that was
What was us?
that was your guys' team, right? That was Dallin, so we're gonna come over here. Austin, can you put your shoes up? Sole proprietorship for 20.
I don't even know what that is.
Austin, for 20 points. Remember, group 1, you guys cannot speak. Group 2 and 3, you guys can talk. Shadeen, you're a now spokesperson. Over here, it is. You were the spokesperson last time, right? Yeah. It's Dallin's turn. So Dallin, you're the spokesperson now. And Shadeen, you're the spokesperson. Oh no, Dallin just went, right?
Yeah, shouldn't be happy. You're making them go twice.
Oh, no, so if they're wrong, so it should be, yeah, it should be Dallin. If they're wrong, then Dallin will speak. But Alan, you are next though. So, awesome. Your question for 20 points on sole proprietorship. What is the disadvantage of being a sole proprietorship firm owner? What is the disadvantage of being a sole proprietorship firm owner? Give me one big one.
Entrepreneurs are fully responsible for all their business.
I will take it, yes.
You redeemed yourself.
20 points. For test purposes, the answer on the test will be unlimited liability. Okay? The answer on the test will be unlimited liability. Manuel?
I guess 10 for haiku-nomics.
10 for haiku-nomics. Does everyone know what a haiku is?
Yes.
A haiku is a 7-syllable poem. I will read you a 7-syllable poem about a movie, and you must guess the movie that I'm describing.
Economics. That's what I thought it was.
Manuel. Shadeen, you're up here. You're up, and Dallin, you're the spokesperson here. Manuel, the poem is, group 1, you cannot say anything, okay? Space films with plot holes, faster, more intense. Why George? Awesome music though. Group 1? No.
Oh my god.
No, the movie's a regular movie. I review it one more time. Listen very carefully. One more time. Space films with plot holes, faster, more intense. Why George? Awesome music though. Star Wars, that is correct for 10 points. 35. You have 35 points, group 1, you're down by 5 points. Fabian, it is your turn. Actually, yeah, it is Fabian's turn.
Or do 25 cents. I'm sorry. I feel like I
Musically, five.
I actually realized I can't do the recordings. I need my phone.
You haven't hit 30 yet. You're not at 30 yet.
It's alright, we can just resume it after. It's not a big deal.